Hi guys. So welcome to the first episode of MSM Talk with Andrew, with your boy Drew. And so today I just want us to go straight into it. I wanted to us to just break it down a little bit. What is MSM? What types of MSM do you find out there? And where do you find MSM? But just before I go into that, I just need to be very clear on this, that this is not in any way me trying to expose MSM or anything like that, or to demean MSM, or to degrade them. But it's just an educational platform, information sharing platform, where I'm trying to educate the masses on the different sexualities out there, because that is what has proven to be lacking. There are plenty of boys out there who don't know who they are, who don't understand what's happening with them. And I'm hoping that maybe one of them could find this video and, it could help them. So, going into your MSM. So the term MSM it stands for men who have sex with men. And in as much as I don't agree with the way they came up with it, it was basically to identify a certain group of people by health organizations. And for me, MSM purely has nothing to do with an identity. It is a sexual practice. It is a sexual behavior. You can't say that somebody is MSM. Yeah. There's a bit of, you can't identify a person like that. There are different scales of MSM now addressing the behavior. MSM is more of a sexual practice than anything. And you find gay MSM, you find bisexual MSM, you find guys who have sex just because they are confined in a space, guys who have sex with each other just because they are, incarcerated, and all of that situation. And so, in terms of the types of MSM, like I was saying, you find your gay MSM, you find your bisexual MSM, who already identify with a sexuality. And then there are MSM who don't identify with any kind of sexuality, who practice it because that is what they prefer. They just want to have sex with another guy and not be labeled for it. This could be your married daddy with children. This could be a guy, like I said, who is in prison. This could be a guy who wants a beer, gospotong, for sexual favors. These are guys as well that you find, some of them are actually sex workers. They are forced into a trade to have sex with other men because men can afford to pay for sex. And you find, let me just say, I have personally found that there are more foreigners in South Africa who are MSM and more of sex workers than your South Africans, because it's not easy for them to get jobs as foreigners, So, and as well, we got to be real about this, guys. A lot of foreign guys are ripped. They look good. You know, they have these bodies which are desirable for a lot of guys. And le mushimane o aleng ko spotong, you have what they call gay for pay. That you just sleep with a guy because onyaka biri. And you have these other guys who just want who just want financial gain, to be with another guy. I mean, I've come across a situation where some guy has said, "Hore, yana he sleeps with another guy because this guy is a doctor and he can afford to give him money, and then this money he uses to support his family." And that is the narrative out there. That is the reality out there. That is what we are seeing out there. The politicians. We are seeing your executives. We are seeing from your policemen, from your, it varies from a spectrum of the income scale. And you can't confine MSM to the fact that chelete and then they're just going to opt to be MSM or gay or things like that. You find motho a dutse kwala ko parlamenteng and still likes men. And there's nothing wrong with it. That is just how life is. This is a practice that was there centuries ago. You used to get your royalties, in your eras of the Julius Caesar, who used to have sex with other men, and they never for a second tried to identify what it was. It's not something that happened from yesterday. It's something that has always been there. It's something that exists out there. It's not something ya hore ke mo fashioning, every guy now unna gay, every guy unna bisexual, every guy or rather a guy. No, guys, the bromance. Why thinking you guys went out together with your best buddy. You have a best buddy, and you guys went out together, and wanyana how are they? And now you are horny. Who's next to you? Your best friend. And erection as you guys. And you find those two guys end up doing what? They please each other. And they never say anything about it ever again. But they still have the best of friendships. And yeah, that's just how it is. Remember, it is a behavior. There's nothing wrong with it. And they are people at the end of the day. We are people at the end of the day. And there are presidents who are MSM. So, this thing only happens to the minorities. It is a very vast thing. It is big out there. And yeah, Ashifao, your first MSM Talk with your boy Drew. Catch me again next week for another exciting topic where we will be talking barebaking.